This is an extraordinarily sad and tragic case. Since October the 1st, the day that Samantha Heather Woll was killed, there has been a painstaking, diligent, and tireless work done by the Detroit Police Department and my office, oftentimes around the clock, and I commend them for that. Every known lead, possible suspect, forensic submissions, and other investigative tools were employed and deployed consistently by the Detroit Police Department. This takes time, and for our part, we never want to rush to judgment. So today, I'm going to announce these charges. We have charged Michael Manuel Jackson Bolonis. Bolonis spelled B-O-L-A-N-O-S. He's 28 years old with the following offenses. Count 1, homicide, felony murder. That he did while in perpetration or attempted perpetration of a felony, of a larceny, and or a home invasion in the first degree, murder Samantha Heather Woll, contrary to the laws and statutes of the state of Michigan. Count 2, we have charged Mr. Bolonis that he broke and entered and did enter without permission a dwelling located at 1366 Joliet Place in Detroit, Michigan, and while entering, present in, or existing, did commit an assault, and while entering, present in, or existing the dwelling, Samantha Heather Woll was lawfully present therein. This was all done contrary to the laws and statutes of the people of the state of Michigan. And finally, count 3. We are charging this defendant with lying to a peace officer that after being informed by Patrick Lane or Stephen Ford of the Detroit Police Department that the officer was conducting a criminal investigation, that he did knowingly and willfully make a statement or statements to the officers that he knew were false and misleading regarding the following material fact or facts related to the investigation that was ongoing at that time, that he committed larcenies or attempted larcenies from motor vehicles on October the 21st, 2023, and that the officer was conducting a criminal investigation for larceny from a motor vehicle contrary to the laws and statutes of the state of Michigan. Let me state very clearly, that's a 2-year high misdemeanor. There are no facts to suggest that this defendant knew Ms. Walls, and there are certainly no facts to suggest that this was a hate crime. The medical examiner determined that Ms. Walls' death was caused by multiple sharp force wounds with a straight edge cutting instrument. The manner of the death was homicide, and please remember that this defendant is presumed innocent unless until proven guilty. The defendant is currently being arraigned in the 36th District Court due to timing issues in this case. So I will take a few questions at this time, and hopefully I can answer some of them for you.
How can you rule out that this was not a hate crime?
Because none of the evidence suggests that. And again, this has been consistently investigated since October the 21st. And so there's not a shred of evidence that points to the fact that this was a hate crime.
Did this person act alone, or are you looking at other people in conjunction with this murder?
Anything that we talk about will come out in court when it's tried, either before a judge and jury or at the preliminary examination.